Hey everyone, so if y'all saw my last video, I know like what the heck is going on up in here or out of here or wherever we hear it. Anyway, I know y'all probably like, why is she so cool and calm collective? And if you saw my videos, you probably like, what the heck, how she can make this a joke? How in the world is she able to laugh about this? About time I have something interesting to be to involve myself in, because it's about myself. You understand? Instead of looking in the past, now we've realized our future our present is our history. So, the beauty about all of this is now we finally can have something to bring to the table and we can actually talk about. We actually have something that we can figure out to get things to be better in this world. Hold on a second. That's our main thing. Like, I tell ya, I could be mad all day long about all the dumb mess that has happened throughout decades, centuries, or whatever time frame it has been. But I ain't got time for all of that. But now I do have time to make some changes. So, let me explain about this DNA thing. Because I know a lot of you are still like, how in the heck is this possible? So, I attached the video about the Jurassic Park. I attached a video about Jurassic Park. Now, how many of y'all have went? I'm gonna try to talk as fast as I can because my battery about to go dead. How many of y'all go and do the blood drives? A lot of y'all. I need to donate my blood. I need to donate my blood to help somebody else out, which is amazing, you know. Help a person out, because sometimes people lose blood and we need to be able to put blood in. But do you realize that your blood is attached to your lineage? Okay, it's attached to your lineage. No matter what you are spiritually, it's attached. All right. So that means if a person got generational curses on their life, it's in the blood. It's all attached. That's why a lot of y'all be wondering why y'all go crazy after y'all get these blood transfusions and all of this other stuff, or why it screws with y'all. It screws with you because if that blood is tainted, yours is tainted. And they only need a drop. A drop. That little drop can alter your life. It can alter your situation. Haven't y'all ever heard about how some people get, no different than like your heart and stuff like that, your kidneys? Have y'all ever heard about the stories where when a person get a heart transplant, kidney transplant or something like that, and how the person start acting weird? Because if there's a demonic spirit attached to that item, to that body part or whatever, if it's stronger than the spirit within inside of you, it can control you. We are vessels. Okay? We are vessels. And what goes in it either stays in it or you have to let it go. Okay? So that's how the DNA process works. All they need is a drop from someone else to attach to yours, and then guess what? You can resemble that person. You can become that person. So this is what has gone on. I'm going to try to explain this the best way I can. So the reason why so many people in these societies have got people to try to mimic other people. So y'all know how like you have certain celebrities, people be like, I want to look like that celebrity. I want to look like that celebrity. Da, da, da. Everything that happens in reality is what goes in the spirit. See, what happens is this. When a person's spirit is attached to yours, you will start looking like them. Have y'all ever looked at somebody and be like, yo, why they look like such and such? They acting like such and such. Because if their spirit jumps into theirs, you're going to start seeing a resemblance. But the reason why these society people try to get everybody into looking alike so that you can't tell when someone is shape-shifted. That's why. It is getting warm out here. But I thank God for it. But yeah, you shape-shifting. Excuse me, I'm putting my sleeves up on my arm right now. But shape-shifting, that's what shape-shifting is. Shape-shifting. When a person's spirit comes into the body, they shift the form of that body. Okay, that face and all. You'll see different things. Have y'all ever seen someone and they look short one day and next minute, I'm like, what? Don't they look a little bit taller? Don't they look a little bit like this? Don't they look a little bit, don't their skin complexion look a little bit lighter? Don't they look a little bit darker? You know, that type of thing. If you pay attention to a lot of celebrities, you start noticing some celebrities starting to look alike because Those are people that been having have spirits transferring into their bodies. And what happens is, if a person's transferred into that person's body enough of times, they will start becoming that person. Okay, they will become that person, not because they want to, but because their vessel has received. Their vessel received more of that person energy than their own. I'm gonna give an example. So I always talk about black people because I'm black. And I tell y'all, I got other spirits out here, other people out here talking about it for their races and stuff like that. So you can understand. So, prime example, Serena Williams. If y'all notice how she was a dark complected, right? A beautiful black queen. As every single black person, don't matter what complexion you are. But y'all start noticing the more she hung around Beyonce, she started getting whiter. I'm gonna call you out, ma'am. I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call y'all out. Have y'all started noticing that? The more she started hanging around her, she started getting lighter. Have y'all noticed that all these females, these black females that associate themselves with Beyonce, right? Hold on, somebody's driving by. I'm finding you. Oh, thank you. So, when it comes to like all the people that hang around Beyonce, if you notice, every single one of them looking lighter, right? Looking like they're almost white. And then they got blonde hair. Because she has been shape-shifting in those people's spirits so much to the point they starting to look like her. They mimicking her because they don't know who their true spirit is. So they're starting to become that. With different people. There's a lot of different men that do it as well. But she's the only one I could come out with that can give you more of a something to go back and look at. So yeah, look at them. I gotta call it out. Keke Palmer. She been jumping into her spirit too, cause she's starting to look like her. Who else? Her. Serena. Who else? It's another one. It's a couple, y'all. I had put pictures together some weeks ago. But yeah, she been jumping in, jumping out, taking the form of people's bodies. But yeah, shapeshifters. You got that. Then you have the parts with the DNA where they attach somebody's DNA to yours. So like I said again in the last video with Kai Sent or whatever, that's how it is. So I have to call this part out. So Usher, yep, I got to call out. So Usher is Usher. However, in this whole scenario, when they siphon energies, they use Ye energy, okay? They use Ye energy. So Usher is not just Usher. Usher is Ye as well. It's his energy. It's not directly him, but it's his energy. So, ain't it funny if y'all go back to the video? I sit there and said at the age of 10, what Usher said with a Diddy at the age of 10. Also, y'all remember the video where Ye was talking to Diddy in court? Where he was supposed to be locked up, and he said, "Man, you raised me." Yeah, because Diddy was the ringleader of this situation. I ain't gonna lie, I would have been back and forth with this Diddy thing, because the fact he had Free Puff, and I was like, why are you gonna say Free Puff? But then I got to think about it. It's subliminals. So SpongeBob, right? SpongeBob, Puff, Mrs. Puff, she was the teacher. He was talking about me. Free me. Okay, he need to go to jail, but free me. Everything's subliminals. Like last night, Larry Hoover, okay? I pulled that up. So, spiritual meanings. So when he did the concert for Free Larry Hoover, that was for Larry Hoover. However, if you remember the whole dynamic, he was on a dome, on the top of a dome, okay? Hoover, it represents a vacuum cleaner, right? The Hoover vacuum cleaner, but it's something more on the manipulation side. That was one part. Larry is more so on the godly side, okay? So he was saying free one, but then the other one got to go, okay? Everything is subliminal. If you pay attention, you will get the signs. No different than y'all names. Y'all names mean a lot. Kai Sent. Oh, snap. So we're going to have to add another person into that cocktail mixture. Kai Sent is Diddy, Kevin Hart, and 50 Cent. all together. Scent. Okay. There you go. Yep. Diddy, they got you too. Yep. Whenever y'all go get these blood things and all of that stuff, and y'all go get checked out and all of that, that's how they get you. Okay, I'm hearing right now Madonna is attached to Taylor Swift. Her DNA is attached to Taylor Swift. Because this is another thing, what they do. They try to get y'all into the situations, into the society, because they want y'all to become shapeshifters too. And if you accept the deal, then guess what? Your energy will go into that body. Now, this is what happens. Remember, if I told you in another video that time traveling and stuff like that, one got to go. One can stay alive and one got to go. That's normally how it goes. So, in the last video, I put a little message down there saying, Kevin Hart, if it wasn't for me waking up, you would have been out. No different than all these other celebrities. No different than like Prince. No different than Michael Jackson. All of these celebrities, they done it to them as well. They got other kids out here that's attached to this situation. But they take one out to bring one in. And how they do it is once you pass away, because your blood is inside that person's body, that's how they keep them attached. So what happens is when a person passes away, I tell you, our souls keep coming back. Along the blood is still alive, right? It's in another person's body. Along the blood is still alive, that person keeps coming back. So it has to be preserved. So guess what? Those spirits are inside of someone else's body. That's how it goes. So like when it comes to me, I'm a cocktail, okay? I'm a cocktail. When it comes, like I told you, when it comes to a lot of these celebrities, they've been adding their energy inside me all my life. They kept adding certain things. Somehow, I don't know how, it's through the shots, through the different shots. So like I told you, when we was kids, they made us take these little shots in our arm. See, they already knew when I was going to come up to the plate, because we always had to line up a specific order when we did certain things. And that's how every time I got certain cocktail shots, I'm going to call this a cocktail. I got certain shots. I was the anomaly because of the blood. So when y'all talk about blood, you talk about A, B, O, and stuff like that. Well, those just words. Those just letters. It's deeper than that. They don't want you to tell it, but it's deeper than that. Just because they say, oh, you got A blood or AB blood and this and that, it's way different than that. Okay? Like the universal blood is way deeper than that. Some bloodlines stores up certain, so some bloodlines are poisonous. Okay, there's poison because you're reptilians. The reptiles, certain reptiles has poison. So certain bloodlines have poison in it. Some blood has healing inside of it. Some bloodlines can be a mixture of both. It could be, it's like the flu. Someone can catch the flu and someone can heal from the flu, but not everybody live from the flu. It's like that. It's so many different things and variations. There have been so many experiments and all of that. When it comes to like dinosaurs, fossils and stuff, yes, some of y'all have animal blood inside y'all. Dogs, cats, frogs, turtles, snakes, dinosaurs, what else? It's the different things you can see. And how you could tell, it's in the teeth. It's in the teeth. Pay attention to people's teeth. Oh, it's two butterflies together. It's in the teeth. Have y'all ever seen, I'm attached it, the Koopa, like off of King Koopa, off of, what is it called? The Super Mario movie. And they had the little sharp teeth, because they're like dinosaurs. Like, you know, some people have super sharp teeth. It's because of that. Pay attention to how somebody's face expression, their look and different things like that. You can see it. Like I told you before, when it comes to like for example, Beyonce and Kim and Pharrell, all of them can have snakes in their lineage. They're snakes. As I posted a picture, Kim is the black mamba. Beyonce is the king cobra. And for real, he's a water snake. Yeah, he's a water snake. It's crazy, y'all. It's a lot out here. It's so much stuff going on, and it don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And that's why people act the way they do, because of the animal, that we are the animal kingdom. So remember, like Lion King, we are that. We're that, on top of being humans, on top of being aliens, on top of being celestials. Well, that's all the same, but yeah, it's like a mix. Now, some people have more attached to their DNA than others. Like for me, I'm a cocktail. I got everything in me. Everything. That's why I'm able to know all of this stuff. If it wasn't for my DNA to have all of this stuff attached, I want to be where I'm at. I want to know what I know. That's the reason why I know everything. I don't want to know everything, but it's in my blood. Because I learned who I was, I had to learn every part of me. I had to understand everything about who I was. And once I figured that out, that's why I was able to know what's going on in history, what happened in the past, what's happening in the future. That's how I was able to do that. Hold on one second. She's about to leave, and I would have been locked out of the house, and she know that I'm outside. Hold on, y'all. Are you about to leave? Yeah, 'cause I got to deal with. Oh. Are you about to leave? Can you unlock the door? Can you unlock the door? Okay. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. But yeah, so. Give me a second. So, it's like a lot of different things, a lot of different variations, a lot of, I could say, a lot of, anomalies, if you want to say, in this world. Uh-oh. I'm sinking. There's my footprints. Alright. So yeah. So there's a lot of anomalies. There's a lot of things that's going on in the world. And what has happened is these governments, these secret societies, these people done so much craziness in the world that it got out of hand. So they was experimenting on us as people, and then they start experimenting on themselves. And what has happened is the power that they start receiving became so strong that they got caught up in their own experiments and became mad scientists, to the point everybody is trying to figure out how to get this thing to stop. How we know what is real, what is fake. Because they have created so many clones as well in this world. And what I mean clones is they have put fake people in different locations and stuff to look like somebody that was real, that they got everything got lost in time, lost in track, because whenever their cover was about to get pulled, they'll go and delete the information, they'll go burn the information, but then when they come back, they realize, hold up, we don't know who is who, what is what, where is where, because so many transactions has happened. So when it comes to me, they know that my DNA has been utilized the most out of everyone in the world. That's why I said my light is within everyone, because my DNA is within everyone. Okay? Everyone. That's why I say you can self-heal yourself, because my DNA is in you. But you have to do the work to find yourself. Once you find yourself and build that light up inside of you, you can clear your system out of all the craziness, all the karmic debts, all the karmic energy, all the fake energy that doesn't supposed to be attached to you. But yeah, what happened is these mother suckers got scared, because they felt that once I figured out the truth about what they done to me, they were scared that I was going to attack, because they realized that I became so powerful. They realized she is super, like, I'm an atomic bomb by myself, okay? That's the thing. And these folks know it. So they've been trying to stop me from coming to the point, because they didn't want me to know what was going on. However, they wanted to still use my energy to continue to go on, because it became an obsession. Yes. Okay, the door unlocked. it amazing for me to be who I am, and I'm over here acting like a regular person in the world, like like another day in the office. That woodpecker is pecking the mess out of that tree. Hold on. Is the door unlocked? Is the door unlocked? Thank you, ma'am. That woodpecker been going at this tree. How can y'all see? I can't do it. But anyway, that's why I feel like Woody the Woodpecker, just a bandit out here in the middle of nowhere, trying to protect the land, trying to protect the area. That's it. But yeah, I'm gonna say this, y'all, and I'm gonna get off. I think I'm gonna get off. I'm like this. Life is life. And we've been through a lot. We have. And we've been in a stuck mode. And it's time to be unstuck. We can get mad at the governments. We can get mad at your neighbors. You can get mad at the grocery store clerk, the garbage man. You can get mad at the entertainment world. You can get mad at anybody in the world. I know she ain't going down there. I know I'm mad like a... Ain't that by the blimp. I told this woman, I'm going to say it. So I have this lady that I call my aunt. I always call her my aunt, but she ain't my aunt. And I told her, like, yo, you're going to miss out on your blessings if you keep dealing with my mother. Because my mom keep lying to her. She keep lying to her. And my mom already kind of did some hateful stuff to her. But the sad part in this situation is this. My aunt is she's in her 80s. But the sad thing about it, her spirit is still a child. Yeah. And my mom knows it. So it's like every single time, yeah, I'm jumping on topics because I can do that. So what happens is this. My mom, not my mom, but my aunt has a childlike spirit because she is a child on the inside. And she's been through a whole lot. She got amazing spirit with her. But the thing is, so many people manipulate her because she don't realize that she's a child on the inside. So it's crazy. She's 80, but she acts just like a kid. She laughs, jokes around just like a kid and everything. But full of life. But my mom knows she's a child on the inside and keep manipulating her. So every time I try to protect my aunt and tell her, hey, stay away from her right now. The choice is yours, but stay away from her because she keep messing with you. Somehow my mother would go back and talk to her and she's back on in her grace again. This is the sad part. Even though she's a child in the spirit, you still got to listen. Kids still have to listen. She's not so much like a child. She's like a teenager. She's like 14, 15. She's 15 years old in the spirit. 15 years old. So she got enough of knowledge about life for the most part, but at the same time, she can be. She's easily manipulated. And so many people manipulate the crap out of her. But see, right now, my mom know nobody else paying her no mind. So she's using her because she ain't got nowhere else to go. So every time you turn around, she running back to her. It's crazy how folks be taking advantage of people. Hold on. Let me make sure this door unlocked. But yeah, it's crazy how folks, there's people, I changed subjects. I'm just to talk because I can talk. There are people that know that folks have child spirits in them that hasn't grown up yet, and they'll take advantage. Like when it comes to relationships and stuff, people do that in a heartbeat. They can tell that you haven't matured up yet, and that's why you attract certain guys, and that's why you attract certain females, because they know that you haven't fully matured up yet, and that's why they do it. Ain't no different than me and Ye. Technically, Ye, for the longest, he knows now, but for him, same thing. I was 7 in the spirit when I stopped. He was 15 in the spirit. Yeah, he was 15 in the spirit when he stopped. That's why he act the way he does. Because he still got a child spirit, a childlike mindset. But he's super intelligent. No different than I'm super intelligent. But it's like, even though we have grown up in the spirit, we still have, because we've been stuck in that age range for so long, that's why we still have this childlike mindset, even though we know we grown. It's crazy. So that's why we the way we are. That's why, like, even for me right now, that's why I'm able to talk the way I talk. I'm not pressed about nothing, because I've been a child, had a childlike mind spirit for so long. It's like, I don't want to grow up, because y'all mother suckers boring as hell. I'm gonna call it what it is, dull and everything. Y'all got adults, y'all ain't want to do nothing anymore. You don't want to go out and have fun. You don't want to do nothing. All y'all want to do is get drunk and high and sit on y'all butt and watch TV all day. That's all y'all want to do. Y'all don't want to do nothing with y'all lives. All you want to do is sit back and say how many degrees you have, how many houses you have, how many homes you have. But when it comes to actually living life, like, why y'all don't want to go outside and play? Why you don't want to go outside, get in the, like, go, I know you got a car, but go to a little racetrack, get the little go-karts and stuff, have fun. Go do paintball fights and water balloon fights or something. Go paint something and have fun. Go just body paint. Go enjoy life. Like, people don't want to do that no more. Go outside and play, run around, fall on the ground and roll around in the ground. You understand? Like, enjoy life. I'm sure gonna do. I'm act like a big kid. I ain't no need to act like I am one. I'm a big tail kid. Shucks, I'm gonna enjoy life. I'm always gonna be a child. At the end of the day, I'm gonna enjoy life. I don't care about this whole DNA mess. I don't care about y'all been screwing my body over. I don't care. I really don't care. It is what it is. My phone about to die. I'm about to get off. It is what it is. It happened. Y'all had fun. Now I'm gonna go have fun. I don't need to attack y'all. I don't need to be mad at nobody because of my financial situation or what happened to my family. Because guess what? Karma is a mother sucker. Whatever you put in the world is going to come right back to you. You understand? I put a lot of amazing things into the world. So it's a long road, long time coming. But me and my family is going to be great. I can't say that about yours because you chose to be adult. You chose to be grown. You didn't allow yourself to be a child. You only want to show off and show that you up there can control something and you can be this big bad That's it. Now, all of y'all behind sitting here wishing that you were still a kid again. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.